What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? BitConnect. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry for my tardiness. I was supposed to upload this about 12 hours ago, but when I was editing last night, I was like, oh, I have to talk. And then I was like, I'm not, I can't. The thing that had happened was, okay, real quick. Oh, Granny Evelyn. I don't know what Granny Evelyn just said. Y'all can pause and read if you want to. And if you don't know how to read, find someone who does. But anyways, I was like editing and then I was like, oh snap, I gotta narrate this too. And I can't do both at the same time. But I like doing this. I always get like a little giggle out of it because then I start yapping about who knows what. I just turn into like Yapatron. And last time I actually edited this to be faster. I was like, nah, we gonna sit. Hello. I don't know if you heard that. We're gonna sit and we're gonna chat. And you're just gonna yap. Yes, sir. The thing about the following day, so that would be spring 16. Is like half of it is just me fishing and I like sped that up, so it's totally fine. But here, let me adjust this microphone because it is not facing me. So if you couldn't hear me, bestie, I apologize. Anyways, so I realized when I took out the scythe here that those are in fact the spring seeds that I planted, which are spring forageables, which ironically, and you'll see why I say ironically, you can find anywhere. And I know that like I think you can sell them, or if you grow them and you pick them, then you get a foraging boost, like a level up, depending on how many you plant. Because, I mean, you can really just get them from picking them. And, like, in my opinion, you will get that foraging level up unless you want to be a forager. And I really don't care for that. I want to get, like, I think it's, like, a farming profession. Actually, don't correct me if I'm wrong. It's okay if I'm wrong. Because it's not that big of a deal. But, yeah, that's what I want. So, I am here today to clean up Gojo Farm because we need to clean it. This is embarrassing. You know what's really embarrassing? Having 40 gold. That's embarrassing. I feel like in my other playthroughs, I definitely had more. I'm like, why am I so strapped for cash? Like, what did I do wrong? I'll tell you what I did wrong. My first mistake is not having a scarecrow. Famous last words. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I feel like in my other playthroughs, I just plant and then pick up. And then I got money. But like, maybe I'm like, okay, well, there was a whole day where I forgot to water my crops. Now that I remember, and that's kind of embarrassing. I was a different girl back then. Oh yeah, the salmon berry. For those of you that maybe don't play Stardew Valley, that is gonna be the best source of food. I don't even bother with the field snack. Forget about the field snack. Although I probably should have made the field snack because look at where my energy's at. It's rough out here, guys. It's rough out here. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't hear any music or sound effects. Although I do have it turned down more so. I adjusted it. Oh, here we go, cutscene that I've seen like 100 times. Jazz says, ew, it smells. This is so cute. He's like a baby Yuji. Look at him. Why is it locked? I wanna explore it. Baby Yuji, don't do it. I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum. Now I know that I can't read that fast. Anyway, Gunther has a key. We gotta open it. But we have to retrieve the key after getting 60 items, I think, for the museum. I'll be honest with you, I couldn't even tell you where this is right now. It's at like the south side of the map, south of the farm. Now you want to be homies, Jazz? Now you want to be homies? All right, let's check it out. I think that's pretty cute. I like that part of the cutscene. Whoo, chat. I am gonna be honest with you. It has been a long week. I was sick last week, so that's why I didn't really get caught up in videos, which is another reason why this is late. If you're not reading my community post, but you are watching my videos, that's totally fine. I also picked up volunteering after work, so we just we're doing the best that we can. I'm a little bit tired, but that's okay. Because we're collecting salmon berries. I am determined to make Gojo Farm the farm that it deserves to be. Because I'm going to be honest with you, my other one is called Gratata Farm. And in my head, I was like, is that going to get me demonetized? Besties, I'm not monetized. I can do and say whatever I want in the most ethical ways. But anyways, so I have the Gratata Farm. And I think I'm in like summer one. No, not day one, but year one. And like I think I have Satoru at like 6 hearts already, and I have like a lot of money. And I'm just like, where all that money come from? And I really honestly think it came from fishing. I really improved my fishing skills in that file. And then in my Switch file, I took it on vacation when I was I had summer. I got a couple of months off in the summertime. My 1 heart event with Satoru. This would happen IRL. I'm really, really short. And then we got Satoru. He's like 6 feet tall. Do you need help, Josie? Look how pretty he is. I will never get over how pretty Satoru is. So thank you, Gege. That is the only thing that you ever gave me in my life that's good, is how pretty Satoru is. You want to return a book? All right. He's like 6'2", 6'3". There we go. Tell him that you love him. What brings you to a small town like Pelican Town? Girl, you know what? Good question, Josie. Well, you see, I've always had a passion for traveling and exploring new places. I heard of whispers. Naturally, my curiosity got the best of me, and I couldn't resist the urge to investigate. Who knows what secrets in this quaint little town might hold? That sounds stupid. You should go back home. Why would you? If you find anything interesting, I can like. If I find anything, that would be greatly appreciated. It seems that we have a mutual. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye. Why did I click through so fast? I don't know how to read that fast. And I'll be honest, I wonder if I read it in my head. I wonder if I'm faster. I doubt it. Hey there, Josie. Anything exciting happened today? Me, just the usual with the winky face. Thank you, Satoru. I Daisuki? Is it Daisuki dayo? Who gonna tell me? I'll tell you what. I have an Otosan now. Otosan? How strong is that T? Otosan. I have an Otosan now. I adopted him. But you know what? I'm not gonna ask him how to say Daisuki in Japanese, because that would be weird. Bro, I'm so mad. I found this stupid bone fragment. Yeah, throw that away. Gonna take that to a prehistoric rib from the dinosaur. Okay, I could have gone down the stairs, and after thinking about it, I was like, let's go see if there's some salmon berries while we're over here. So that's what I went to do. You know how many people are like up front about doing the commentary after the gameplay? I'm just curious. I mean, some people play at the same time, which is what I typically do. Unless like I have one of these days where I have to spend like half of the time fishing, I'm not gonna subject you to making. I'm not gonna subject you to making you watch. I don't know how to grammar right now. Me fishing, because I think I went on day 16. I go from like 5 to like 12 fishing. That's a lot of hours, guys. That's a lot of fishing. And I did make a decent amount of money. I also have a co-op farm. I'm sure my best friend will be fine with me mentioning her. Literally, I've been on her Twitch streams before. I should probably ask, because to be fair, also, she has also asked me. But everything I say it in sisterly love. What were we talking about? Oh, we have a co-op, right? And so like we split up the roles. I think fishing is half and half. Like if she want to fish, then she fishing. Mining is half and half. I think she forages and farms. And then I kind of like the fishing or the mining. I'll do that if she's like foraging and farming, or we'll fish and mine together on certain days, or if we agree on it. So like the work is evenly divided, but I was like, hey, what do you want to do? And that's what she chose. Oh, also, I wanted to say hi to Sebastian, and this is what we got. This is awkward. I thought he was supposed to go to the kitchen. He's like, nar. Anyways, about my co-op farm. So I spent a whole day fishing. I was like, hey, I'm gonna fish today. So like, if you want to fish with me, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, look, what is he doing? I didn't check his schedule, so I have no idea. Like, he's just standing there. I think he's gonna go outside and smoke later in the afternoon. But I'm like, I don't have time for you, Sebastian. I already talked to my like number one man. Oh my gosh, this is like Love in Deep Space. Like, I've been forced to choose, but we'll talk more about that because. So, anyways, I was fishing the whole day while my best friend worked on the farm, and she did like, what she do? She do different things, and I was like, I'm a fish because we kind of need money, because I'm also the one that's like, oh, let's spend our money on crops because it will yield, and when they yield, we get a lot of money. And I think we're in summer now. We're in the middle of summer, and I'm just like, bestie, I'm gonna go fishing. And I fished, and all that to say that I fished so much, and we ain't got nothing. We got nothing. But in this one, I got a little bit. I think there was like a certain fish frenzy, I believe. Maybe. I could be wrong. The carp frenzy or something like that. I don't know. In Cinder Snap Forest. And so I got a lot of fish, and I sold them for money. We doing that thing again? To be fair, I couldn't fully see. I was looking at the tool that I was using on my character and not in the toolbar. Remember that day? Oh my god. Remember that time that I tried to like break the rocks with the hoe? That was crazy. No, was it the hoe? Was it the... Yeah, it was the hoe. I couldn't tell you what... Wait. The rocks. I mean, the hoe kind of looked like the axe if you look at it, but it doesn't look like the pickaxe. That's a little weird. Oh, speaking of pickaxe. Oh my gosh, I said I was gonna talk about something else and then I completely forgot. Oh well. If it's important, we'll talk about it later. Oh my, I don't know. I don't think my microphone is picking it up, but I have certainly neighbor shenanery going on right now, and it is quite distracting. But I'm fine. So, anyways, if there's anything that you want to see me do in Stardew Valley, just like let me know. You want to see me go to the mines? Then I will go to the mines. I kind of want to go to the mines, me personally, because I like doing that. I like the challenges in some floors. I like, some of them are interesting, like the ghosts and the bats and the soot sprites and the drops, like all that stuff is fun for me. And also getting the bug sword, because it does like, is it 10 times more damage than the sword that you have right now? And I don't know if it's in this clip. But, oh, absolutely. The hoe, no, not the hoe, sorry. The scythe and the broken sword or whatever do almost the same amount of damage. Like, you'll see. This is ridiculous. Like, why am I able to swing the scythe around and get, like, 1 point? That's one. Secondly, why is he getting 5? He's a bat. Like, is he trying to give me the rabies? I think that's what that's a lot of health. So I got a scythe. If I like smack him real good with it, like, please tell me, he's not surviving that. Now I'm saying that because he's a mean bat. Bats are good for the environment. I actually really like bats. I think they're really cute. They look like little dogs. Look, it does 1 damage. Like, so does the scythe. So yeah, no, I'm not promoting like any violence against animals or any kind of cruelty. I like bats. But in this game, they are going to kill me if I allow them to, so I will not like the bats in this game. They also... Oh, no. I thought they dropped fruit. But only if you get the bat cave. And I don't think I've never chosen the bat cave. I always get the mushrooms. But I thought that was a better option. And then I realized it wasn't. So... Sorry if there are like any like weird breaks in between. It's just like I'm kind of sick, and so my voice is doing weird stuff, and then I gotta like move away from the microphone. I did say I was gonna yap. We yapping. We're fixing up Jogo. You don't know Jogo? The man that tried to steal my man? Gojo? Stand proud. You're strong. You think Yuji would say that to Sukuna? I ain't gonna say nothing more. I be knowing. I'm not. I haven't read the manga, but I'm surely caught up. And I'm just in my, like, you know, Sukuna is the main villain. Like, of course, Yuji and Sukuna are gonna square up at some point in some way, shape, or form. I'm not gonna say anything more about it, other than the way that Sukuna posted up with Jogo, and then he was like, "Bestie, I got fire powers too," and Jogo was like, "You better stop." And Jogo was like, "Well, with my brother, I am the fire curse." And then, look, if you haven't watched the Shibuya arc, the Shibuya incident arc, like, why are you here? If you are a JJK girly, I don't care if you're a boy or a man or non-binary, you're a JJK girly. Unless, like, severely I can't call you girly, then you're JJK not girly. I'm sorry, a JJK personally. If you're JJK personally, or you're JJK girly, and you haven't gotten to the Shibuya incident arc, bestie, what? Get to it. So anyways, so Jogo pulls out his fire, and then Sukuna's like, "Ha ha ha, I got fire too, my love." And Jogo's like, wait, I thought that your thing was slicing and dicing. And Sukuna's like, "Ah, you wish." Was that ever explained in the manga? Manga people, hit me with a spoiler. Because Jogo himself, he was like, nah, ain't no way. You only have one technique, my brother. And Sukuna's like, "Wanna bet?" I didn't truly understand what was going on there. But anyway, Sukuna pulls up the fire. He's like, "Stand strong, Jogo." And then also remember when Yuji stood over Mahito? How you say that? That's actually a Hito in Japanese means human. So I think I read somewhere that like Mahito is like perfect human. We got level 2 mining. The staircases are actually very important. I was throwing away rocks at some point, and then I realized, and then Robin did like in my Switch file, she did like 1,000 version. And I think I meant to say Switch version, but anyways, in the Switch file, Robin did the 1,000 rock challenge or whatever. She's like, pick up 1,000 rocks, and I was like, okay. She did this twice. Look at Silas. Oh, he picked up a strawberry. I'm so mad. And then I was like, let me make a scarecrow today. As if the first time wasn't bad enough when you picked up one of my cauliflower. But yeah, after getting like 2,000 rocks, I was like, okay. I think I made like 10 stairs out of it. You can make like 10 stairs out of one set of 1,000. But I think I needed the rocks for like something else. The rest of whatever I had. But yeah. So back to the JJK discussion, because I'm into it. Oh, it's the next day. It's the 16th, so this day won't be so long. But yeah, when Yuji was standing over Mahito and he was like, what? Oh my god. I got chills just thinking about it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't... Gege is a brilliant mind. and I say this in the most loving way, I hate Gege. I hate him for everything he's worth. But my gosh, this is so frustrating to watch back. This is like the second or third time I'll watch this back, and you will see why. Anyway, so like Gege kind of ate with that line. Oh, especially the what's his name? Enoki-san. That's Yuji's Japanese voice. I gotta look at this. Shame. Anyways, Enoki-san, when he said it, this is when Pierre's talking about the fertilizers. Could be weird. Oh, that's what the granny was telling me about. She said like only certain crops grow during certain times of the year. It's like, thanks, Granny Chio. But anyways, yeah. When Gege wrote that line, and then when Enoki-san, when he delivered that line, that was crazy. Look, when I tell you, I should probably look up the Japanese, like, for stand strong, or whatever, stand proud, you are strong. There's also nah, I'd win, I don't know how to say that. Obviously I know that yo waimo. I know this is shameful, but somebody was like, okay, on a new topic, when they were like, when you're learning a new language, and I started to put this together, so I'm trying to learn Japanese. It's like, when you learn English as a child, you just hear phrases and then you repeat them. And then he was like, if you're trying to learn a new language, then you learn the phrases already in conjugated forms, which is very true. Unfortunately, and oddly enough, my brain doesn't always work that way with Spanish, which is I spoke Spanish like as a child as my first language, and then it's made its way to my second language. And so my brain does not always think in phrases, but like when I listen to Spanish speakers, it's like I hear the phrases, but I don't always think in them. So anyway, they were like, same thing when you're learning any other language. And so the phrases that I have learned are anime phrases. So like Dio's when am I gonna use that in conversation? So I met Oni-chan, and I was like, teach me Japanese, and then he hit me with the phrases, and I understood a little bit, and then I felt kind of stupid. I was like, I don't understand enough to communicate with you. And so like, but then there's also my oto-san, and I do my best. I mean, he says my Japanese pronunciation is good, and I'm like, yay, thanks. And he says that he learned a little bit of Spanish, and I'm just like, what? Who gonna hit me with the Japanese Spanish crossover? Like, why? Because the Oni-chan was learning Spanish, and he actually like was able to converse. We were able to talk in Spanish, and I was just like, why can't I do this with Japanese? But I only started learning it I'd say less than a year ago is when I downloaded Duolingo. And don't laugh at me, because I mean, I've been trying. So Josie, what's on your mind? Tell me. Just wanted to talk with me, huh? Yeah, I'm trying to learn Japanese, Gojo, for you, baby, because he's bilingual. He's bilingual. But yeah. So the phrases that I be knowing in Japanese are from anime, and they're pointless in conversation. So Elliot needs a daffodil. And if you were paying attention earlier, that is what I put in the Dropbox. And we not getting that back. I can look for one, but I think that I'm going to save it for the next thing. So don't ask why. Just watch the video while I yap about Jujutsu Kaisen and Nihongo. I don't know why. I just really thought, look at me. I'm pick up the dandelion the way that I'm illiterate. Don't ask me to read anything ever. You know what? It's more of like is it a cognitive thing or a comprehension thing? My reading comprehension is fine. I can read a paragraph and tell you what it's about. However, if I'm reading in the form of look at that. Don't I go back for that? Yeah, I surely do. I think it like processed in my brain anyway. There's a salmon berry. And then I turned around and I got it. But yeah. I read a paragraph. I read like articles, and I won't say I read them all the time. I just read them when I'm interested. And because reading is knowledge, reading is power. But if I'm reading something in directions wise or instructional, don't even. Someone has to read it to me and make sure that I understood it, because it's not clicking. It literally said to pick up a daffodil, and I saw da, and I'm like, dandelion, got it. Did I pull that? No, it was in the Dropbox. I definitely put a daffodil and a dandelion in my Dropbox. You know what, Elliot? Deal with it. Make a wish. Stop being petty. And deal with it. I don't like Elliot. I don't have any hearts with him, like, in any file. I think maybe 1 heart. I can't even tell you why I don't like Elliot. Elliot's kind of weird, so I don't like him. I think after I gave him the dandelion, I was like, oh, that was weird. I did it for money. I can't. Ooh, I hear all these children all the time. Just give me my money. Who's that from? Oh, we going to Pierre's. Pierre finna get a new one ripped in him. Look, my boy. Why is your backpack, like your first backpack upgrade, is it 1,000? Is it 1,000? I think it's 1,000. Yo, I thought that was the Undertaker, and then I realized it was Morris. And like by the Undertaker, I mean the wizard, because I forgot what the back of the wizard's head looked like. Oh, Morris. LOL. I would have left too, but Pierre actually buys my stuff, and then unfortunately resells it, and this is why we can't trust Pierre. Anyways, guys, do you want to hear me speak more Japanese? Oh no, the cutscene's not over. It's just Morris laughing in Pierre's face. Ew, look at it, So disturbing. I mean, I work for, I can't do it, because like I work for Gojo corporations, and that's why my husband died. Like, my boy was a skeleton, so he had been died. I've been widowed for 2 years, and nobody has been bothered to take Nanami's body out of there to this day. Did y'all know that Gojo and Nanami in my timeline were they were high school buddies also? They knew each other in high school. And Gojo was like, dang, I really thought Nanami was gonna be one to make it out alive out of Gojo Corporation. This is bad. Guys, we were talking about, imagine if Yuji hit Sukuna, because Sukuna was like inhabiting, like inhabiting. He wasn't possessing Yuji, period. This is where I realized that daffodil ain't coming back to me. So like, whatever. Nah, Sukuna is just, he living rent free. He living rent free, because he ain't possessing nothing. But yeah, imagine like those two at the end of everything, at the end of the line, at the bottom of the line. Yuji's over Sukuna, because the hero always wins unless Sukuna like takes Yuji out. Who knows what's gonna happen with Gege? Or at least you don't know unless you're caught up. Like me. I'm not bragging. I actually wish I wasn't caught up. It wasn't until sometime last year that I was forced to be caught up with the manga unwillingly, and now I had no choice. I'm like, JJK leak, JJK Thursday, woohoo, leaks. Anyways, so it could go either way, given the way the Gege is. You get what he gives you. So it could be either or. Honestly, they could be best friend. Yes, they could be best friends. It could be like Kurama and Naruto. But so whatever. I'm just saying, if Yuji is the one to stand over Sukuna and he hits him with a Orewa. Oh my god. Could you imagine? What would Yuji say to Sukuna? Stand tall. Stand proud. Why am I saying stand tall? Sukuna probably is tall. You know who's not tall? Me. Also, Megumi and like Yuji, Like, hear me out. Satoru is like freakishly tall. And I'm not saying if you're like Satoru's height IRL that you're freakishly tall. To me, that is. Ironically, in my lifetime, I've had a few friends that are like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". It's just like when we talk, we gotta be sitting down or you gotta be like 2 feet away from me because of math, the mathematics. And we probably gotta speak loudly because we not hearing each other. But yeah, like Satoru. Okay, but hear me out. Satoru had to be like 5'10", 5'8", between 5'8". I give him 5'8" and 6 feet tall in high school. That's insane. That's crazy. I'm like, why? And then you be knowing that those are the kids that are gonna be like near 7 feet when they hit adulthood. It's nuts. Yuji and Megumi are like, cause I bought the data book. They're like 5'8", 5'10", between there. I'm just like, I'm so jelly beans because y'all, I don't remember the last time I grew. I think by the time I realized I wasn't growing, it was too late. I was like, hold up, why is everyone taller than me? And then I was like, oh, we're done. We're done. I think this is Brian. I was pretty tiny in middle school. I think looking back at pictures, I was a reasonable height in high school. But no, not high school, elementary school. Yeah, duh, elementary school. People don't. Not everybody stops growing. You know what? Some people had jokes in middle school because some people were actually shorter than me in middle school, like by the 8th grade. And somebody was like, "Yeah, she stopped growing in elementary school," and I was like, oh, "That's a thing." And I firmly believe it, but like me, me is probably middle school. Probably. Probably. I mean, who knows? I'm so short. Like by the time I got to high school, everybody was taller than me, except for like maybe some of the girls that stopped growing at the same time I did. It's crazy, bro. So I got these 5 nuggets to take to Clint because I don't remember if they're 25 or 20 a piece, so I just brought the extra 5 just in case. We're gonna hit up the community center with those fish, and I think what is his name, Gunther, because I don't know if he has one of those yet, so I have to double check. But yeah, I told you I was. Bestie, we're not done. We gonna fish some more. All right. Let's see what we got. Fishing is actually pretty fun in this game for me. After I figured it out, because I thought you had to click, but you just have to hold down. So yeah, if you would prefer me talking more about the gameplay and you made it this far, let me know. If you're okay with the yapping and you prefer me yapping, let me know. If you don't care, that's fine too. If either way is fine, and you just drop a comment for engagement. Let me know what you want to see out of this series. Honestly, I am here for y'all. I mean, I really do. I enjoy playing this game, but I'm gonna be kind of aimless. Like I have my goals. Get the farm self-sustained. But like, if there's anything that you want to see me do or talk about, like if you want me to talk about the game or you want me to just yap about anime, let me know, cause I'm here for you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.